All right. Hey, Kelsey. I am so sorry. I don't know what to do in this instance. So I looked at my phone and I missed a call from my daughter. And she knows not to call during my lives, but she must have forgot it was Thursday. And so when my phone rings, apparently it shuts down my sound for whatever I'm doing, even if the call wasn't answered. If anybody knows what to do in that case, please let me know because that is so annoying. Why is this still sticky? My goodness. I am so sorry. Airplane mode? Okay. I don't think I can do that right this second. Hang on a second. I don't want to lose you guys. Let me see if I can pull it down and put it on airplane mode. Airplane mode. All right. Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh, good. Whew. All right. So hopefully that won't happen again. Because, you never know. I mean, if it's not somebody that knows that you can't take a call, it's always somebody that spams you with calls and doesn't need to be calling anyway, right? Like dumb people. People that you don't even know and they're trying to call. Like people have my number and it wasn't even my number at the time they had it. Like I'll get calls for somebody named Erica all the time. And I'm like, dude, I'm not Erica. Leave me alone. I am so sorry. I bet you half of the people don't even know what happened because they couldn't hear me. And they didn't see that I said I'll start over. I am so, so sorry. That sucks. All right. I've got... I think I did this finger twice with peel paste. That'll be the one to pop off really quickly. Oh, my goodness. I am on Apple. That's all right. When I ended this live before, I texted my kids really quick. Do not call me. I'm on a live. I will call you later. It's not super important. I know what it's about, but they forgot and they're excited. So, all right. So as soon as this dries, I guess we're just doing this dip, which is fine. It's going to be a one color Wednesday on a Thursday. This dip is called Oh Cry Me a River. It's a thermal. It is going to be in the secret sub menu. We haven't had a color go into the secret sub menu for a while. So we're going to have this one go in there. Now, if you're saying, oh man, I'm not a sub member, you can be. Starting on Sunday, we have openings for our subscriptions. So that is the only way you can get a secret sub color. We are going to have a brand new gel box starting on Sunday for our subscriptions. It's going to come with a HEMA-free gel base, a HEMA-free gel top, regular gel top, a colored gel, and a nail item instead of the base, top, and matte gels. We are phasing out the regular gel subscription. It's only going to be HEMA-free. And we're doing this color thing. So because we've introduced these gel polishes, a lot of people are liking them. And so I figured we'll start the box doing a colored gel. It'll be a lot of fun. So that being said, there's that box. There is going to be also, which we have now, is our dip liquid box and our mystery powder subscription. The dip liquid box comes with a powder that is not a part of the powder subscription. I'm trying to say this without messing up. The gel box is only going to contain gel and a nail item, which could be a chrome or something fun to do on your nails, okay? And that will never be known until you get the box. It's a surprise. The color will also be a surprise. And I picked out a good one for this. Not that there ever is a bad one, but I can't wait. I already have it. So, that being said, there are a lot of options. Here, I think that light is good there. So, you got kicked out. I think it was me, Leanne. I kicked everyone out. I had to start over because there was no sound. So, I'm so sorry. What am I doing today? Yes, I am going to be using Cry Me a River, a thermal. This is not available Saturday. No, this one, I will have this available. I'm just going to put it up on the website on March 1st. So if you're one of those who only does dip and won't participate in our gel release on Saturday, which is what? 3 gel colors and a top coat and a matte top. You can get this on Sunday. I'll put it up when subs release. So if you are new to subs, you can go in there and grab it. You cannot put this in a cart with your subscription though. Subscriptions have to be paid separately and made separately because they are not shipped right away. So if you do buy gels on Saturday or anything else and you want to add this to your cart on Sunday, I will do that for you. Not a problem at all. Or, and if you are a sub member. So just let me know. Okay. Did I answer everybody's questions? Hi, Brandy. Katrina's back. The boxes ship out on the liquids ship out on the 1st of the month after payment. So you're going to pay March 1st. You're going to get your liquid box shipped on April 1st or the 2nd, depending on if it's a Sunday or a Saturday or whatever. I always ship on a business day. If you're getting the powder subscription, you get those shipped on the 15th of the month after payment. So those will be shipped out on April 15th. All right. Now, what color do you guys think this is going to change to? I'd really like to know before I start dipping, because it is so sensitive that once I start dipping, you're going to see. So let's give our thoughts on that while I get my dip liquid ready here. I'm going to use low odor dip base because I love the thin consistency. Between this and the new formula dip base, there's really not a big difference for me, but I use this to dip these, and so I just thought, oh, I'll just use it. But I'm also going to get a little pad to wipe my brush on, because I've noticed with this dip base particularly, if you are not super careful and you get any powder into this bottle, like any powder meaning you do your first dip and then you go back, even if you've brushed off, or if you're not careful and you don't brush off, and you go for your next swipe and you put your brush back in this bottle, any little bit of dip will contaminate this to the point where it'll get sticky, ooey, and gooey. You don't want that. So brush health, wipe off every single time, and brush your nails with one of these every single time before you do your next layer. That will save your liquids. But these are ultra sensitive because when they made these, there's ingredients missing that are essential for dip liquids because of the odor. There's no odor on this. So when you just like cooking, if you take gluten out of something, what happens? The food gets kind of hard, right? Because gluten is essential in making things pliable, kind of. This is how it was explained to me. So you're taking things out of a formula, and some things are going to be different. In this case, it's very sensitive to getting any powder in it. Powder binds, So this liquid is especially susceptible. So be careful using these. You don't want it to be ooey gooey. You want to make sure you have full use of your bottle at all times. All right. Yes, this low odor dries fast. It does. Super fast. So super fast dipping is required for this. And I don't mind because I generally do dip pretty fast. I'm going to put that over there though. Gluten is a binder. Yes. Gluten is a, did I say it the wrong way? Gluten is a binder. When you take it out, yes. That, my point was that exactly. Not in the same fashion, but like that, yes. All right, so did anybody guess what color this is going to be? Purple, green, green, pink, light blue, purple. Oh, okay. All right, well, you guys will be surprised. Yes, Angie, definitely. It does dry fast. I mean, it's nice if you're used to, you know, dipping a little bit faster. But if you're not, then yeah. And I do have peel base on too. So that means the first layer is going to dry fast anyway. See? It's, oh, that just might be the color changing. Yeah, I think I got it all. So any cleanup has to be done right away too. All right, well, that's the color changing. Look at that. It's like magic. All right, next. And I'm just gonna dip all these because I don't have my gel that I wanted to use. If I find that little booger, I might end up changing one of these nails. Just pop off and change it to that. It was a cat eye gel. And I thought it might look really pretty with this. Oops. Alrighty. So as you can see, this has some pretty flakies in it. Those are chameleon flakes. They are a purple, green, orange, peach, gold, whatever. So you'll see different flashes in there. And it's a thermal. You won't get the true effect on how this color is yet until we get our top coat on, but you can kind of see the direction it's going here. It's been a while since I've done a one color mani with dip. All right, I'm going to brush off over here in the trash can. It is, so it's more of a grage, I guess. I was going for nude, but I will tell you, and some of you know, some of you don't, when you're playing with thermals, your color, well, I can't say your color is usually the contributing factor. There are pigments that are a color to a clear, which is this one. Then there are thermal pigments that are a color to a color. Then there are thermal pigments that are 3 colors. So your thermals depend on how your thermals come out depends on what you add to it. So I added a nice nude. However, the blue pigment, the thermal blue pigment, mixes with that nude and will also alter that color. So it made like a grage. It's really pretty. So those of you who, like in the monthly muse, will say, I want this to this in a thermal. It's not always possible because of the way that thermals are made and because of the way that they act. There's always a second color involved. Now, of course, unless I just put this thermal into clear, then it would be this blue to clear because it's just clear. And if I would have added like a black to this to make it a darker blue, it would have made the beige darker too. It's really hard sometimes explaining that process. So knowing your color wheel is very important, to say the least. I probably could have just done one dip of this and been totally satisfied. But I will buff these down a little bit. And at first I thought, do I just leave it as a solid? And then I just saw more in this color. I was like, no, we just did a bunch of thermal solids that were dark. Let's dress it up just a little. And I just, you know, just a sprinkling of flakes. I thought it was going to be perfect. And I do love it. All right. So because this is fast drying, I can go back and start brushing. So let me do that over my garbage can. Those of you who are thinking about subscriptions too, I still have all of the secret sub menu colors and the previous exclusive subscription colors from the last year on sale. And I'll keep those on sale through March so that if you're going to be new to the subs, you can also participate in those sales. All right. Yep, Brandy, exactly. Brandy's always asking me, can you do, I'm spraying my activator, by the way, over the garbage can. Can you do this to this? And I'll say, I can do this, but not to this, because this will mix with this. And she's like, I was going to say that as soon as I hit the send button. All right, activated. So this is cold. Of course, it's not as pretty as when we get the top coat on, but I'm going to let this dry for a second. Let me get my comments here. When I really love the darker color, I'm going to claim it changes to the lighter color. Oh, of course, Robin, of course. So Angie, the sub members, not that you have a different section on the website, but there are colors. If you type in a search, for example, exclusive, there are colors that you can't access unless you have a subscription because you're assigned a tag on your account that allows you to sign into your account and access those colors and purchase them. Otherwise, you can't. Sandy, you're funny. Yeah, it does look good matte too. I'm going to shine them up though. All right, we've got liftoff. I'm going to use this buffer. This is not real abrasive, and I'm not going to actually rub hard or anything. So I'm going to use this real quick. I might use the smooth buffer afterwards just to make sure it's all smooth. But that liquid is really good. It puts on everything really thinly. So this is pretty much just a shape. Oh, another fun thing. I might get to it today. I was hoping to. Is I'm going to put up on the website I think it's 8 little little jars, like what? Let me see if I have one here. Little jars of neon pigment, in case anyone's interested in getting a set. It'll also come with a little fluffy brush so that you can do those neon pigment techniques that you see me doing on our YouTube channel. All right, I'm not seeing it, but it's like kind of like this size. It's small. It's not going to be totally full. It is not going to be weighed. It is just going to be a couple of little tiny scoops of pigment inside each one. That, you know, enough that you can do some fun stuff. It'll be 8 jars with a brush, and I'll be putting those up for $20. And yes, you can use a discount on it. So if you're interested, I will not sell them separately. They will be only in the packs of 8. I was thinking of maybe putting 10 of them up there. We'll see how it goes. I have some more designs in mind to do in some tutorials so that you guys can see other things too with those. Somebody suggested a rainbow. That'd be pretty. The only thing is, doing it on my nails, you know, they're not really long. So doing a rainbow with all those colors might be kind of iffy. I don't even know if it's possible on my swatch sticks, to be honest. Maybe I can do 4 colors. But yeah, got to have some pretty long claws to do those rainbow nails. All right, let me grab my file. Where's my file? These are chameleon flakes, so no, it won't. I'm not doing it real hard. They won't discolor them, no. Now, if you're really going at it, it might. But chameleon flakes are, there's a difference. If you don't know what's in your dips, find out, because chameleon flakes shouldn't have any problem whatsoever. They are super expensive. When I say super expensive, like I can get a little bag of them and they'll be sometimes between $200 and $400 for a little bag. Not kidding at all. That's why we don't have a lot. And that's why I guard them with my life. But foils, yes, you can definitely file off the color on the foils. So if you don't know what's in it, foils are different than flakes. And then there's, you know, holographic foils and stuff. Foils are still different than flakes. Holographic flakes, same thing. Just as expensive, sometimes even more expensive than that. Most expensive pigment I've ever bought was, I know the stuff that I used in Haley's Comet was super expensive. I want to say a little bag was, it was just over $400 for a small bag. A small bag, like maybe, I don't know, what is that? 4 by 6 maybe. And then holographic flakes like that I put into the Evils, that's the next most expensive ones that we've had. Yeah, Haley's Comet is good. And if you haven't chromed it, you have to chrome it, because that's when it gets the best. All right, let's see. I need my, I'm going to grab my blue or green, whatever this is, buffer block, and just smooth out a little bit. Make sure we're not rough. as I'm doing this, it's creating heat and it's making the nails lighter. That's crazy. I feel like I can never get a really good cuticle line. Like, I don't know, maybe because I used the file. Oh, I don't know. Just make sure the bottoms of these are smooth. I'm going to be live tomorrow night also. If you want to join me, I'll be swatching those gels. It'll be a short live. It'll just be 3 colors. I'll show you how to use the matte top for chrome. I'll explain that a little bit more. And we have a new crystal top coat that I'll be using today on these. And I think, guys, and you guys know how much I love my regular Ultra Shine top coat formula. I believe I like this one even better. So when I'm out of that Ultra Shine regular, I won't be sad, because I was going to be sad, but I don't think I will be now, because I found something that I like a little bit better, I think. And I'll show you why. There's a few things. All right, time to clean. Oh, Lisa, yes, I'm wearing one of those colors. Did you guys notice what's on my left hand? I've been lacking on comments. I'm sorry. Oh, Robin, that's okay. You need to buy it, because when it goes away, you know, and it's on sale. I mean, win-win. This is one of the Easter egg collection colors. I put this on last night. It's called Cluck Bait. They are all fun names. This is banana milk. It looks so good with this, but what I did here is I used Sheer Luck cat eye over banana milk to make it a cat eye. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see that. I'll be putting pictures of this up soon. Yes, the crystal top coat is HEMA-free. Everything that we'll be getting in gel-wise will be HEMA-free from now on. Just not getting any more regular formulas in, because frankly our suppliers are not making it. So I'm just cleaning up here. See, I don't know, maybe I just didn't put my brush that far over there. Hang on. What's going on? Spot right here. Okay, better. Doing the check before I do the final step here. All right, let's see how this looks. All right, I have, I need this, because I kind of have a lot of dust going on this paper towel here. All right, so this is my regular formula base coat. I figure I'll just keep using this until it's out, because we have so much. But it is the one that I usually grab, just anyway. I'm not sensitive to HEMA, so I can pretty much use anything. So I just use this. This is so pretty. Like, I was thinking, do I stamp? And then you'll see the stamp when it gets lighter. And then I said, no, it's got the flakes in it. I think it just needs to stand alone. It would have looked great, though, with that cat eye that I had somewhere around here. And if I find it, I will be taking one of these off. I just touched my hand with that one. All right, let's go. It's go time. Uh-oh, Peggy. Oh, hurry up and catch it. Yeah, it's been a minute. I'm trying to think what the last dip was we added to the secret sub menu. It might have been Peach Out. That was the summer. Or was it the green? What was it called? Hold on, I got it right here. Oh, I'm messing everything up. Was it More Than a Kiss and Catching Feelings? Oh, maybe it was Divine Intervention. Hang on. That one's cool too. That we have so many jars of that, guys. If you don't have Divine Intervention, it really is pretty. It's on sale. It's so pretty. All right. See, it's like a grade. Like a gray to purple, or blue. I really like it. All right, let's get this crystal top coat on. All right, so here it is. So what I really like about it, a couple of things, is the brush is different. It's got like the tip of the brush, the very tip is kind of clear. It's not a heavy brush. It's like a kind of a flatter brush, which to me allows more control. And I don't put globs on. You see me dipping it back into the jar. What I'm doing is just getting any excess off. But do you see what I'm talking about? The tip, it's kind of, you might not be able to see it in this picture here. Let's see. But it's a thinner brush. I really like it. So it allows you to not really bulk up and to get in those spaces that you need to get into without like flooding your cuticles or anything. In fact, and I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I was going to ask my supplier, because this is the supplier we get our gel from, our colored gels. I was going to ask them if it's even possible, if they do or can put these brushes in our gels. See what they say. Now, there might be a reason why they don't. I don't know. Because they are the fluffier brushes that are in the gels. Seems like every time I pick up the gel, I have to really wipe that brush off because I pick up so much. And I think I would rather try one of these. But like I said, I have to ask the experts because they're the ones that do the research and they can tell me. This one does take a 60-second cure in LED or 2 minutes in UV. So it's like our regular, the HEMA-free brand. These are only 30 seconds and this is 60. So, oh, these are 30, sorry. These are 60. So let's see, our current gels have, let me take, here's Sheer Luck, just for purposes of, yeah. See, this brush is a thicker, and maybe it's like that because it is a colored gel, but I'm gonna find out. I would like to at least try it, so on my next order, maybe they can send me a bottle to test with the other brush and see how I like it. Wow, that is so pretty. Now, do you see any colors fading or anything off of those? Nope. They're just as pretty as if I wouldn't have buffed them. The only thing that's not pretty is my cuticles. They're dry. I need to wash, scrub, and then put some cuticle oil on. But that is so pretty. Got a little bit of gel there. This is usually my cleanup. I'll just go around with this file and just kind of make sure I don't have any gel. Or I'll use my e-file, but sometimes that e-file gets away from me, and then I end up having to redo my top coat because I got a big old line in it. So this I can kind of navigate easier. But yeah, I love that. It's so pretty. The colors in it are just really nice. Oops, I see more. All right. Yeah, blues and grays. And it's not like too dark like you're, you know, like not springy. It's springy because you got the lighter gray. And it's not like a super, super light gray either. It's really balanced. I really think it's pretty. Yes, Heavenly Scent, or Heaven Scent. Heaven Scent. It's so good. Thank you, Katrina. I'm glad that you do. All right. So let me tell you, our coming up, because I know people are going to want to know, so you can plan. Our Easter egg, it's called the Easter egg collection. That's going to come up on March 5th. I like to do collections about a month before the holiday. And I like to do that for two reasons. One, so that it gives you time to plan. Two, because if you don't want to purchase on the day it comes out, you have time before the holiday to get that color or those colors and get your manis planned, etc. So March 5th will be the Easter collection. It will be released for everybody. I'm going to do so many sets together. There are 6 colors to the collection, and there is a 7th color. If you buy the entire collection, you're going to get the 7th color free. You're going to want the 7th color, but I understand if you don't want all of them. They are the cutest names. I will tell you what they are because I want to see you guys chuckle with me. All right, so the yellow is called Cluck Bait, which we already established. There's a light blue that's called Pecking Order. There is a pink, light pink, that's called Henny Penny. There is a peach. These are all pastel, by the way, and they are all thermal, called Fowl Play, F-O-W-L, Play. There's a light sage green, or greenish, sage-ish green, that's called That's Clucked. There's a light purple that's called Peckish. And then the 7th one was made a little differently, but still in the same line. It's called Butt Nugget. So how's that for a set of Easter egg collection? So yeah, those are going to be fun. We're going to start putting pictures of those up in the group very, very soon. I'm also going to have a mystery Easter egg. It'll be a set of mystery dips. I haven't decided how many yet, in a plastic Easter egg, and 5 eggs will have something extra special in them. They will only be available the first weekend, so March 5th and 6th. So if you want one of those, you're going to have to get it March 5th or 6th. Then any leftover mystery dips from those eggs will be put into our single mystery dip bin, and we'll just go if people buy mystery dips. So you got to get it March 5th or 6th if you want a chance at the special surprise in 5 of the eggs. And the egg itself is cute. It's 6 inches big. It's a big plastic metallic egg. So it's really cute. All right, enough of that. Time to get a winner, a giveaway winner. What are we giving away today? We're going to give away whether or not you are a sub member. So I don't care if you aren't, you're going to get a chance today to take home a jar of Oh Cry Me a River. Okay. So I'm not just picking sub members. So I'm going to pick somebody out who's going to get this color in a full-size 1/4 ounce jar. Butt Nugget. Yep, Butt Nugget. Isn't it kind of, I mean, not that it's an ugly color, but isn't it kind of like what you would expect? It's kind of like when you're doing Easter eggs and you do the brown egg. It's not brown, but it's kind of like an odd color. It's not something that you would like purposely create, I'll say, but it's really cool. All right, so let's see here. Let me see if my pen does work, because I'd rather do this with my pen. Oh, it does work. All right, maybe I was just on the wrong part here. All right, we're going to get this to work. Oh, wait, now it's not working? Oh, come on, pen. It works. All right, well, get ready, guys. My pen's not working again. All right. My goodness. All right. Sandy, you're a winner. Sandy, you have a jar of Oh Crimea River, which is the color we just did. And I know that you are a gel person. So if you think you'll be ordering gels this weekend, let me know. I'll just put it in that order instead of sending it out separately. I'm going to be making the post today with the colors that are releasing in our gel release this weekend, but I will show you them here because sometimes it's better to see them live. So real quick sneak peek. We've got Pastel Blue, Soft Sage, and Tempest. This is a one coat gel, and these are cat eyes. So let's see if you guys can see. Yeah, you can see. Those are the cat eyes. Purple. And it's, I say gold, but it's like a champagne gold. It's not gold gold. Like reach out and say, I'm gold. It's different. It's really pretty. And then sage, soft sage is kind of, I don't know, maybe like a sheerish silver, but it's not that kind of cat eye that's got a lot of, it doesn't look, I'm trying to think what I'm saying here. Cat eyes are so different. There's so many different kinds. This is one that's more subtle, but it's there. It's not like a silver where you would see all the shimmer, or like this, how this kind of reaches out at you. It's different. So just a different look. I'm missing a, okay, there we go. All right. Oops. Wait a second. Where did I go? All right, guys. Oh. Okay, sorry. I'm like scrolling past and I'm like, where did everybody go? All right, anyway. Yes, Tempest is so good. I love it. All right, guys. So have a good weekend. So those of you who aren't gel people, you have a weekend off with nothing going on, except our closeout sale is still going on and ends on Saturday. Check those dips out, because if you are missing any or need another jar of anything after Saturday at 10 p.m., they're coming off the website. They won't be available by name. I will have to put them in packs somehow and sell them in packs of 6. So you won't be able to pick the names of them. So just easier for me for storage reasons and to sell them without having to take up a lot of space here. So that's about it. Soft sage tonight. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I can't wait to see it, Brandy. All right, guys. Take care. Have a great weekend. Congratulations again, Sandy, if you're still here. Bye.